Hello, my darlings, my loves. Okay, it's yes or no. It's time for yes or no. My little songs that have created themselves on this channel, like I don't even know. They're so bad and they're so good at the same time. And if you love me, you agree. And if not, yeah, you're probably not gonna like my readings because I sing a lot, and then it's not like my perfect. It's not my gift. Okay, whatever. Enough about me. Piles 1, 2, 3, or 4. Yes or no, my loves. We have pile number 1. This beautiful malachite. Hopefully, see what I mean? I sing. Incredible transformation stone, heart chakra stone that is from Magical Sintra in Portugal. It is like it's like a really magical stone. I mean, they're all magical, but you know what I mean. Okay, yeah, like for example, this Obsidian Arrowhead. If you've been coming to my channel for a while, you've been seeing this incredible stone for a while. That's a stone of tremendous power. We can just leave it at that. Kabam. This is a beautiful desert jasper. This is a red jasper. It is raw and it's just like, it really is. It's like a little desert mountain, like right there. And that's very root chakra energy. My love's very grounded energy. And then we go right on up to the crown chakra, to this amazing amethyst pendulum, which is from, I got this at the Parthenon in Greece, which is the temple to the goddess Athena. Right in the center, smack in the center of that city. It's like, you gotta admire a civilization that was like, let's celebrate a goddess in a really big way, right in the middle of our capital city, like divine feminine energy, go. So my loves, yeah, like bringing that back hard. That's actually where I got my whole priestessing thing, was in Greece. I got downloaded that. If you don't know what that is and you're new, you can find out about that in the description box, and I'll talk about that because what I'm doing is very exciting. Anyway, maybe you're not even listening to this anymore. You've already chosen your pile. What I will say is what I always say: if you have more than one question, just choose more than one pile. And if something's not resonating for you, you're here for a reason. So just pick a different pile or even a different reading, my loves. So piles 1, 2, 3, or 4, yes or no. Let's have a look. Hello, my beautiful pile ones, my malachite choosing transformation heart-centered babies. This beautiful, beautiful drop stone is from amazing Sintra in Portugal. Incredibly magical place. Like there's so much magic there. It's like there's so many fairies and there's so much going on. Really, seriously, it's amazing. Like castles, and it's like a fairy tale land. It's incredible. So yes or no. How it works over here at kylinlight is you want to frame your yes so that it's a positive outcome. It's the outcome that you want would be a yes. As I always say here, I will tease a yes or a no out of this reading, but what you're going to get mostly is information about the energy and the context of your situation, because your guides come to me to get you on your path of your highest good. That isn't always what you want, but it will talk about what you would do well to do or not do on that path of your highest good on the current timeline that you're on. Okay, I have to say all these things, and it's like disclaimer. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, the 7 of Chariots. Okay, this is amazing. Sorry, I mean 7, it is the Chariot, okay? It's like the Chariots are their own, I'm traveling a lot, so like maybe the Chariots are like their own suit to me lately, I don't know. But I love this characterization in this card here. This is the Muse Tarot, because my beautiful souls, this is not just about like, the movement and the juggernaut that is the Chariot. This really is about the kind of control that you have being in the pilot seat of your own momentum, all right, my loves? And this is like mega horsepower. So that is the juggernaut. Like that's the energy of this forward motion. But I love too how guided this character is. We've got some stars over here with her crown chakra, activating her third eye. She has a massive solar plexus, like infusion coming in. So she's really being guided by like a lot of like luminous energy as she pilots her vessel. And really, yeah, I'm just hearing that like you guys have direction and momentum with regard to whatever it is that you're asking about. So that's interesting. Now, is that a yes or a no? I know it totally depends on your question. So let me get into it over here. I'm shuffling the Muse Tarot. And while I do that, I will just say hello. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm Kylan, and welcome back if you're returning. I love you, and you know that if you're returning, like I really do. Like you guys make me cry. You guys move me so powerfully. And mainly that's because your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels, and your higher selves come to me to get you on the path of your highest good. So I get the most like incredibly beautiful readings for you people. It's amazing to me the beings that are drawn to this channel. And then the beings that come to me in support of the beings that are drawn to this channel, because the energy is so high, and it's such a privilege and my pleasure to do this work in the world for you, my beautiful, beautiful souls. So thank you so much for being here. These cards are almost ready, and I shuffle on camera, my loves, because the readings are often like just off the hook, incredibly good, to the point where like consistently, where I feel like no one would believe me if I didn't shuffle on camera. Like, in fact, I had some skeptics. So I've had someone be skeptic about that. You know, I've traveled a lot as part of living my dream life, and they're like, how come you always have the same background? I'm like, because I travel with a white mat that I unroll. Like, wait a sec, you skeptics, my gosh. Ooh, the Ace of Emotions, that's the Ace of Cups, beautiful. This is energy of a profound overflowing love. It is the energy of love between the self and the universe. There is a sort of singularity to this love that is, it's like that unconditional love of the universe. This is also about really tapping into what I like to call, what my priestesses and I have made up that we're calling fountaining, which is really about filling your cup and filling your cup and filling your cup to the point of overflow. So rather than trying to fulfill for other people before you're fulfilled, you get yourselves fulfilled, and then you overflow. And then it's coming from a place of generosity and the vibrational frequency of fulfillment, rather than I'm sacrificing, I'm a martyr, I'm doing this for you. And there's all this sort of like underlying bitterness and resentment at the worst case. And at the best case, it's like you are still sacrificing your own fulfillment for other people, and so somebody's not getting fulfilled by your doing, and it just doesn't work. The universe is like, everybody fulfilled. Champagne tower of fulfillment, overflowing fountaining of fulfillment. And the Ace of Cups really, really speaks to that, the beginning of the fulfillment path, the path of the heart, the path of cups. So this is really beautiful. I'm hearing you guys are moving in that direction. You're moving in the direction of fountaining. You're moving in the direction of allowing yourselves to be fulfilled in this situation. And I'm hearing for a lot of you guys more in general, this situation is showing up as a reflection of this, in order to be able to show up for other people more powerfully at a higher vibration. That is hot. That is the future of a thriving, basically a thriving, interconnected ecosystem on this planet, of which humanity can be a part if we want to be. Oh, the Muse of Materials, beautiful. You guys, this is the Page of Pentacles. This is about beginning to move forward toward that sort of higher states of manifestation, becoming more and more masterful as manifestors. Really beautiful, really, really lovely. You see, you guys are really moving toward, I'm just hearing you guys are really, you're on a bit of a pleasure path in terms of your own fulfillment. You're, again, moving toward more and more fulfillment, and it is heart-centered fulfillment, but that it does include having some of the things you want in this life, like actually seeing the manifestations start to come to fruition. And the page really does speak to that. I love it. Ooh, the Tower, yeah. So this is the energy of whatever has been a foundation that you've been standing on, or like the any faulty structures are basically like it's time for them to go. So I'm hearing that there are limiting beliefs, limiting systems, limiting structures in your life, limiting programming of your upbringing that just has to go, because you cannot be this fulfilled. You cannot give yourself these things, and that this Chariot motion is you guys really moving away from that stuff. And the universe is taking some of it away for you as well. And I'm getting that that's part of this sort of like many horsepower energy of the Chariot. I hear that you guys are both being moved away from things that no longer work for you, and you're all for it. You're like, great, let's go. That's really nice. That's really lovely. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Materials. Amazing. This is you guys working. This is the apprentice becoming the master. This is you guys really working towards something in a way that is going to have you level up in your abilities. This is really, really positive, my loves. This is really good. The Tower energy can be difficult for some people, but not in this context, because with this Chariot energy, again, what I'm hearing is you are being moved away from, and you are like fine with it. And you are moving toward fulfillment. You're moving toward materially what you want, and you're co-creating, again, like you are piloting. So it's almost like this Tower energy this tower energy isn't just happening to you. You're very aware in the situation that what's no longer working for you is not gonna work for you. End of story. It's like you can't even force it to work for you. And so you really are co-creating. Like you really have stepped into a powerful role of co-creating, moving on into the beginning of a way more fulfilling path in this situation and in your lives, and ones where manifestations are starting to happen. They're starting to come through, and you guys are really starting to feel some of this being a conscious co-creator, being a conscious manifester, being empowered in your lives. You guys are really starting to feel the up level in this situation. That's great. Okay. The Divine Feather Messenger wants to talk to you, my beautiful pile ones, but I can tell you at this stage, this is a yes. Like this looks very positive. This is a yes. But you have to heed, again, all this information, right? This is a yes, but it means what's not working is not going to work. You can't force it to work. Ooh, these don't like to be shuffled. I'm like, they always feel so weird when I try to do that because I'm talking. Yeah, so you can't force an outcome that's just not meant to be. And you guys really want to kind of jump in your chariot energy and go ahead and like move. I'm hearing move with the energies away from what doesn't work for you and is never going to work for you. And you're going to have to start really paying more. You don't have to do anything, but it'd be really fulfilling if you started paying more attention to what fulfills you. Okay, my loves, what is really going to fulfill you, and start seeing that was like flew out. Wow, start seeing some of that actually manifest and come to fruition in your lives, and really feel this level up of choosing that. Really feel the level up of your own vibrational frequency in choosing that. My beautiful pile ones, this is gorgeous. Okay, these Divine Feather Messengers really do want to they're like taking their sweet time. They're like, we really want to talk. They're kind of saying to me that they sort of all want, like all your angels are really, really with you guys right now. I think that's one of the reasons why the tower moment of this question doesn't feel devastating. Like you're going to take the reins on this shift of energy. Ooh, I love that message. Thank you guys. That's beautiful. Okay, this one. So one thing I like to say here over on kylinlight when you get to this point and this good of a message is sink this into your bodies. My beautiful pile ones, if you type in pile one, I receive it. The message goes through your fingertips, up into your nervous system and into your neural pathways. You get it on what's called a kinesthetic level, and it's like a cellular memory. Your body will remember this message for you, my darling. So you can type in pile one, I receive it, and just put this message into your bodies. You can also do a thing if you want to kinesthetically receive a message where you just listen to this again and like eat a meal or take a walk or do something with your body as well. That's another way to do it. Like if you're really averse to commenting, like you don't have to comment. You just type in pile one, I receive it. Okay, we have 6 here. That's beautiful. I just got that the number 11 might be showing up for you guys a lot lately because we have 5 and 6. Interesting. All right, so angel messages, the Divine Feather Messenger speaks, these are angel guides messages. Angels speak to me through birds, so that's why. Okay, we have a message here from the chickadee for you, my pile ones. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You're ready to embrace change. That would be exactly what we're saying here with the tower and the chariot. You're embracing the change. And it's like the time is right to release old patterns. Like the old patterns are being released. Again, there's a breakdown of like what's not working, things that maybe used to work that don't work anymore. And it's just like not going to work for you guys. So embrace this. You're embracing this change in this chariot moment. It's such a yes to you. It's so good. And even if that sort of breaking down and embracing of the change means that like what you had wanted in this situation isn't working, it's that you're going to get what you wanted in the situation. You just might not get it from the place where you were looking. And that might be part of the breakdown. But you guys just keep moving forward into what the energy of what fulfills you. You're going to start seeing the manifestations come through. And I'm hearing that you guys have already started to see some come through as you're really leveling up in your ability to work with the law of attraction, to work with being a conscious co-creator with the universe, to really trust that the universe loves you unconditionally and things are happening with you and for you, not to you. Goose, your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. Again, we're doubling down on the chariot, and this is your dreams and desires with this Ace of Cups. This is a path of fulfillment. It's beginning. Journey begins today. Beautiful. White Eagle, the connection to divine guidance is within you. I love that. I really see that too as this sort of, she's being really divinely guided. as she's sort of piloting the energies of the chariot, like really moving with, really embracing the changes. Robin, new growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. Gosh, again, this is about embracing new growth and potential, embracing change. This is the same theme here. Pheasant, the time is right for creation and connection. Focus your attention in these areas. I love that. Particularly, again, the co-creation that is creation and connection with the universe, with a universe that is working with you and for you. So if you're not getting exactly what you want and you've been banging your head against it for a long time, it's because what you want is actually located someplace that's better for you, that's in more alignment with you. So you will get what you want. You may just not get it in that place where it wasn't working out, where it's never going to work out. And trust that. Trust the universe to guide you. That is the connection. That is the creation and co-creation. Okay. Some of you guys like really like make it a mantra, my loves, like things are happening with me and for me, not to me. It's so helpful to get that. Also, things are always working out for me. Like absolutely, they are working out. It's a process. Bluebird, you are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. Hooray! Again, that is the beginning of these manifestations are starting to show themselves here with this Page of Pentacles, this Muse of Materials. Let's look at this card one more time. Hello. You guys, how about you guys are just like going here? Okay, it's lovely. And it just makes me happy. Really, this Ace of Materials, Ace of Pentacles here, you guys are mastering, you really are mastering this co-creative energy. You really are leveling up in this. And I'm hearing you're just going to stop banging your head against what isn't working. Let it crumble, let it fall away. Let the people, places, and things that aren't in alignment with you just kind of like let them crumble, let them go, let them dissolve, let them ghost, like just be like, bye-bye. And like you guys move on your merry way because you deserve fulfillment and you will find it. It's like this reading is saying that very, very clearly. I'm also hearing it will find you. So my loves, like it's like you're in your chariot, it's going to come meet you halfway. And that is usually how our dreams work. We go halfway and they come meet us because they're excited about us. Your dreams come to you to be realized, my loves, and they wouldn't come to you if you didn't actually have a possible pathway toward them. They wouldn't have been able to get to you in your imagination. That is, those are like weird, fun priestessing facts. It's true. My loves, I so hope you sunk this in. I hope you typed in pile 1. I receive it. And as always, if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I do free reading giveaways. That is for real. That is in the description box how you sign up for that, but that is for subscribers only. So just know that, my loves. And I did mention my priestessing stuff a little bit. You can find out more about that in the description box. It's really about just like how to use your magic in your real life so that your real life becomes like magical. Like that's my jam. My life is like that. It is, and it really is. I call it like real dreaming. I call it fountaining. I call it all these fun things. We make up stuff in my priestessing courses because it's fun. So, and I do have some free offerings there as well. So you can check that out in the description box. Beautiful pile 1s. This is amazing. This is a yes. This is a complicated yes. I so hope you listen to the whole thing. I guess you're still listening. Then you listen to the whole thing. And I so hope you know, as always, most of all, you are so very loved. Hello, my beautiful pile 2s, my Obsidian Arrowhead choosing pile 2s. You guys are my cool cats. This is like probably the coolest crystal I own. It's amazing and I love it. So what more is there to say about that? What there is to always say over here on kylinlight is welcome to my yes or no's. If you are new to my channel, you want to phrase your yes so that it's a positive outcome, so that it's the outcome that you want, because that's how I'm going to read the energies. Also know that your guides, ancestors, angels, higher selves, energies come to me to channel messages for your highest good, to get you on your highest possible timeline. That means I will tease a yes or a no out of this, but really what we're going to get is, are there things for you to do or not do in order to be in your highest possible timeline? That's not always what you want. It's what is your highest possible timeline. So your guides know best. Let's have a look. 3 of Voices. Okay, that's the 3 of Swords. That's some pain right there, my loves. There's been some heartache. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Oh, look at this. Is really, this is really sad. Yeah. And most of us have known this. I most certainly have. And it's brutal. And yeah. I'm hearing for you guys something about drama. I'm hearing for you guys something about actually that, there's been some romancing like romanticizing of suffering and pain. Maybe some of you guys are listening to too much like melancholy, really sad, like love music or something. Like that'll do it. And yeah, your guides are saying there's something about that. There is such a thing as processing your hurts, right? Feeling your feelings and allowing them to flow. Like the emotions are energy in motion, and they will flow out of your body on the water of your tears. That's the design of the mechanism. We're like feeling our feelings and letting them move out of our bodies is the design. But there is also such a thing as getting stuck in what the amazing healer Caroline Myss, MYSS, calls woundology, which is where we sort of get stuck on a bit of a hamster wheel with our hurts. And again, there is a romanticization of them. If you think about like a lot of popular music, and it's sort of like where we just kind of keep just pouring salt in those wounds because there's a sort of perverse way in which it kind of feels good to indulge that. And you feel alive, frankly. Like you're alive when you're experiencing heartbreak. So your guys are saying there's no dismissing or diminishing what someone's experience of suffering or pain, and that Kylan, oh great, yeah, they're talking about me, okay, that can certainly empathize, like really been there. But they're also saying that there's a time to heal. And then to be healed, that being healing. Oh, one more shuffle. Wow, really? Okay. Being healed is a real thing. It really happens. Like you get a cut on your finger. I mean, if you keep picking at the scab, if you keep picking at it, it won't heal. But that it will, in fact, that we do heal. So they want you guys to know that like this is healing, and if you let it, it will heal. That's a beautiful message. Queen of Cups, beautiful. Beautiful. This is about really being heart-centered. And I'm hearing for you guys, this is mastery and divine feminine mastery within the heart center and of the emotions. So what I'm hearing for you guys is that for some of you, is that you, is that there's a little more feeling of your feelings to do, and then healing will occur. Your guides want me to share something with you that I have learned over the years, and this is absolutely true. And I've learned this from working with, I'm a priestessing mentor, and I've worked with people in various healing contexts, one-to-one for a long time. I'm also working with people in groups. And sometimes when you tap into a source of great pain in your life, you can feel like you'll never stop crying. And it feels like there's an ocean of sadness or despair. And actually there's like a bathtub, but you are emptying it with a cup. It's like you're crying. So it just takes a while. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is a never ending ocean. Will I ever stop crying? And the message here right now is like, you absolutely will. You will. It's not an ocean. It's not never ending. It's a bathtub. And then, once that backlog gets felt and gets drained, and if it really is a despair, if it really is a great hurt and a great sorrow, you want support and you want help with this in this process. But that then it's really easy, and then you're like, oh, my cup of sorrow is full, and you dump it out like as it gets full, and then you're really only dealing with a cup. If there's like a little backlog, like maybe it's like a pitcher, but like you don't ever have to end up in that bathtub full of despair or sorrow again. And I'm hearing for some of you guys that it's come from neglect, and not intentionally, but because you didn't have the tools for dealing with it. So your guys are saying that you are developing in this situation the tools and the support and the loving support of this Queen of Cups heart-centered energy in order to really be able to process this bathtub full of emotions, and that you will get down to the bottom of it. You really, really will. And again, they just want to say it's not never ending. It's not an ocean of despair. It's not infinite. Like they promise you, pile twos. Hear this. They promise you that. I love that. Page of Wands, gorgeous. This is about inspiration, passion, and a new beginning, my loves. So this really is, and this is a new beginning of something that's substantial. This is the Page of Wands, right? This is the page, like we're into the court cards now, of that fiery energy. So I'm hearing that like you guys really are going to be able to, that your passion will come back, that your spark of life will come back, and that this healing journey of this Queen of Cups and this mastery with your emotions and ability to feel your emotions and ability to, you know, to, I'm hearing, do what it takes to heal, to be in that commitment to heal, to not be romanticizing or wallowing in a sort of closed cycle with your pain, but instead to really be uncovering what are the tools and techniques, where is the support that does help you, in fact, heal from the past. And I'm hearing because you guys will also be able to be this Queen of Cups and help some other people through your living example of really being, I'm hearing, again, getting a rebirth with your passion, with your inspiration, with your energy again, once again, that it's coming back. It's beautiful. King of Wands. Yeah, this progression is amazing. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Wands. That's also a power couple and a beautiful divine feminine and divine masculine energy. The King of Wands is divine masculine energy expressed in, again, its inspiration and its passion and its energy, its fiery energy. So we have this Queen over here of emotions and water, divine feminine, heart-centered energy. We have the King of Wands. This is solar plexus, fiery, beautiful, moving forward energy. So you guys really like, you guys are getting, you're getting your mojo back is what I'm hearing. I love that. Yes. And then we have the 10 of Cups fulfillment. This is beautiful. This really is beautiful. So like there's so much, there's healing here. End of story. And I see here also, again, this sort of beautiful coupling, but I see here that again, there needs to be this moment of faith. There needs to be this journey through your healing, but that you're on this path. Like that's it. You are on this path. Absolutely. And we're just not romanticizing the pain. We're recognizing the pain. We're learning how to deal with it. We are dealing with it effectively. We're dealing with it compassionately. We're dealing with it patiently. But we are, in fact, dealing with it so that it does, in fact, heal, and that there is a new, impassioned, and like enlivened beginning. And we are talking about heart fulfillment. This is the 10 of Cups, and like in a little like family, and then it was like all this fun stuff that most people want. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, pile twos. This is, you know, I'm not gonna lie. This is an unexpected yes from like where we started out here with the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Voices. So go you, pile twos. You know what? Actually, not unexpected. You're over here on my channel. I like the most amazingly high vibrational beings come to my channel, which is why I shuffle on camera. I keep saying it because people are new here, and it's like, look at these cards. Look at these cards. This is so beautiful. You know, people are like skeptical. They're like, it's always a yes. I'm like, you guys, you can't make these cards a no. Like, what are you like? You know, so shuffle on camera because, yeah. So let me get this crystal oracle here. It just wants to give you guys a little bit more information because this really is quite a journey for you guys. And this is a lot of faith. I'm also trying to tap into a little bit, like, is there a timeline for this path? And they're saying, no, it's going to be different for each of you depending on the size of your bathtub. Your bathtub, and as the metaphor for the backlog of, you know, of the grief, of the sorrow, of the hurt that you are healing. And they really want to double down on that you are healing. So like really get that. Pile twos, just, and yeah, they're saying they're giving me permission personally to acknowledge you. Like I Kylin, really want to acknowledge you, my pile twos, because this is the work. This is the stuff. And this is the stuff, again, where you really, when you develop this Queen of Cups mastery, you get to then to be, not only be this role model, but for some of you guys to really just directly help other people. I know that's been part of my path, is that I wouldn't have the skills or the toolbox that I have if I hadn't been through this stuff and healed this stuff myself. Perseverance, beautiful. Yeah, again. So your guys are saying they're really asking you guys to have patience with this process. Okay, my beautiful pile twos. Transition. Yeah, you guys really are. This is a moment. This is such a moment. Oh, perseverance comes with the energy of the stone turquoise and the earth element. Transition comes with the energy of the stone calcite and the moon. Let's look at this. Look at this beautiful. These cards, aren't these cards beautiful? I wish I could remember what they were called, and I can't. If any of you like obsessively need to know, then just I'll tell you, it's in my description box. This is the Muse Tarot. These are my holographic tarot cards. Culmination. Excellent. Yes, this really is building to a culmination. This is really coming out on the other side, like the rainbows, the fulfillment, the divine, union, the like really getting your mojo back, and like everything's falling into place, and really being a living example of that. Like healing is real. It happens. We can do it, down from, a paper cut on your finger to like an absolute like heart-wrenching, heartbreaking, childhood trauma. Like healing is real. It happens. We get to do it. Culmination, hematite, root chakra energy. That's beautiful. This is also this obsidian arrowhead over here has a lot of root chakra energy. Yeah, for some of you guys, I'm really I'm hearing healing with regard to family stuff. That's a lot of root chakra tribal energy. Introspection, fluorite, the energy of Asterion. Yeah, pile twos. You don't get from here to here without being willing to go within and to feel the feelings and to let them move out and move through you. Again, emotions are energy in motion. They're designed to move out and move through. So my loves, just be patient with this process, persevere, get all of the help that you can. There are so many tools out there for healing. There's so much that humanity continues to get better and better at, like, the reality that people need this stuff. So there's so many resources out there, not the least of which is like, working with me or like my priestesses. You guys, there's so much that you can do on this journey, and there are so many people here for you. This is a beautiful yes, and it's gonna take something, and you guys have got this, and this has got you. I hope you will sink this in. Type in pile 2. I receive it, to put this message into your bodies. Your body will remember this message for you, my loves, and that way you don't have to try to remember this whole message. When you type it in, it goes through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways. And as always, if you're feeling me, pile 2, subscribe if you haven't yet. I do free reading giveaways, but those are for subscribers only. Oh my gosh, you guys can so good to, like, this, with this good of a reading, you guys could so totally win. People do. In fact, I'm doing one for someone like next week. I know, it's amazing. I love it. It makes me so happy. I love getting to meet you guys. So you can find out about that in the description box. I already mentioned that I do this cool priestessing stuff. It's really fun. You can bring your magic into your real life. It's real. It makes your real life really, really magical. It's like, that's how it works. I have corporate priestesses. I have art priestesses. I have priestesses working in technology. Like, really, it's very, very cool. So darlings, my loves, that's all in the description box as well. And there's some free offerings there too, because I want this work, I want healing to be available for anyone who's ready at whatever level they're ready. So that is the story with all of this pile 2s. This really is quite a story. This really is quite a beautiful yes. I'm so happy to be able to deliver it. What an honor, what a privilege to be here today and to get a message like this for you. It's so gorgeous. I so hope you received it, and I so hope you know, most of all, you are so very loved. Hello, pile 3s. Wow. Hi, my beautiful raw red Jasper, desert Jasper. People getting a song. You're getting a song already. Okay, hi. Hi, welcome to this yes or no reading, my loves. As always, over here on kylinlight, if you want to phrase your yes as a positive outcome, that is how I'm going to read the energies. So make sure you do that. The yes is what you want to happen. Now, is it always for your highest good to get what you want? It's not. So your guides come to me to give you context, information, and energy about your situation. They want you to stick with it because there are things they want you to do or not do in order to have the best possible outcome, whether that looks like you guys actually getting what you want in this situation or not. Okay? All right. Okay, let's go. So pile 3s. Ooh, the Empress. Ooh, the Empress. We love the Empress. The Empress energy is that of divine feminine mastery. It is divine feminine boss energy. It is the energy of pleasure, of creativity, of fertility. It is it is the Empress. For some of you, my loves, I'm hearing actually too, it's like a positive indication of your empire building. I'm hearing some of you are entrepreneurs out there. Ooh, nice. I love that. I'm an entrepreneur as well. I do. I'm building a little priestessing empire over here. Indeed, I am. Now, is that a yes or a no? I can't say that yet. I can say there's lots of creativity. There's lots of divine feminine boss energy. I can say that there's energy of really living like what your guys are saying, they're showing me like living the good life, you know, like really being pleased, really learning, knowing how to receive pleasure, how to receive abundance, and how to please yourselves. Okay, like do with that information what you will, but really how to please yourselves, and therefore how to yeah, I'm hearing how to show the world how to please you as well. Really, again, this is a lot about just being able to receive the good life and to receive it without guilt, to receive it without shame, because it really is like this abundant planet wants us to be spinning and dancing in the heavens joyfully, you know, with her, because we are anyway, you know, just like FYI, this is something I talk about with my priestesses all the time. You are standing on a glowing, wish-fulfilling orb that is spinning and dancing around in the heavens. Like, it's not like there's the heavens and then there's Earth. Earth is actually in the heavens. It's like, newsflash, right? This is a new cosmology. This is a new paradigm for our age. Like, people didn't know this in recent history. Maybe in like really ancient history they did. Okay, these are almost ready. One more shuffle over here with my Dios de los Tres so we can get some more information. We can tease a yes or no out of here. And let me just say too, hi, welcome if you're new to my channel. I'm Kyla, I talk a mile a minute, and I'm super charged up because your angels, your guides, your higher selves, and your yeah, your ancestors, I know, they're like, not without us, are so high vibe over here. And it's like, I get so full of juice doing your readings. And you think I'm like caffeinated? I'm not. It's your energies. It's the energies of the beautiful beings that come to me for your most luminous path, my love. So the Three of Wands, this is the, this is, I love to call this card, your ship is coming in card. Okay. This is a card of like, there's something that you've been wanting, and you've been wanting it like for some time. And then I'm hearing that inside of the inevitability born of your commitment, you guys are starting to really believe that it's going to happen. And the Empress here, I mean, look at that. Look at all the worlds. Talk about spinning and dancing in the heavens. I was just talking about like the paradise of the planet and really receiving pleasure in the paradise. That's the design. It's what it's what the planet is doing, so let's do it with her, right? This is all in here. But this really is like the power of your belief contains universes, contains the blueprint for the design of the life that is for your highest good that you most want. And I'm hearing this Three of Wands energy here for you guys really is you guys are starting to believe it. You're starting to believe not only that it's possible for you, but that inside of your commitment, it's inevitable. Wow, I love that. Six of Wands, this is the card of victory. This is why I shuffle on camera, because people, but your energies, those of you that come to my channel, are so high vibe that the readings are so good. I have to and I have to say it again and again, because some of you are new, and those of you who come back all the time, you're like, we know Kyla, no, but like, really, it's like, it's too good. This is the card of victory, my loves. Wow. And I love this progression with the Three of Wands, the Six of Wands. The Three of Wands, it's almost like it has this energy of, I was just talking to one of my priestesses about this the other day, and I was doing a little reading for her on her one-to-one. And it's like the Three of Wands is like, it's like going to the harbor every day, knowing that your ship is coming in. And it's not like stressful. It's like you're just like taking your walk and you're like saying hi to the baker and popping into the bakery to get like your favorite thing. And then you're like going down and it's like, oh, are the fish in today? And like, oh, I'll get some fish for dinner. And you walk down. And every day you just go to the harbor on your lovely little walk and the seagulls are like, arr! And and it's like, it's just really freaking nice, right? It's like you're in like some like Hayao Miyazaki anime movie, right? Like it's like really lovely. And you just go every day. You're like, did my ship come in yet today? Because you know it's coming in, but today is not the day. And that's fine because it's a beautiful day. And then one day you're there and you're like, oh, you're finally here. Wonderful. And then you get in your ship and it's like a whole new journey. This is saying that the power of your belief in that, your conviction, right? Your commitment, right? And this empire, like this, it's like your empire is like coming in, is that there will be victory. It's again, this inevitability, it's proving ground. Wow. Woof. I love that. Woof. The High Priestess and the Empress. You guys, who are you? Pile threes. What? Wow. These are the two most powerful divine feminine energies in the deck. And the Empress is about, okay, talk about the power of belief and reframing beliefs, okay? The Empress has a lot of creativity, has a lot of lot of three-dimensional 3D empowerment. She's really manifesting the life of her dreams. She's really manifesting the pleasure path. She's doing it, I'm hearing, shamelessly, and role modeling and inspiring. The High Priestess is really manifesting the path of the spiritual divine inner guidance and spiritual sovereignty and dignity. I talk about this so much with my priestesses, that external authorities are maybe useful to a certain point if you're looking for tried and true practices, which are really, really great. However, ultimately, at the end of the day, coming to alignment with your highest self for your highest good is an inner job. It's an inner journey. So that all of this sort of like creativity that's going on inside of the Empress, this is her tapping into her inner High Priestess and her inner wise mind and her ability to navigate in those moments that are by moonlight. And I'm hearing for you guys inside of this Three of Wands, has my ship come in? Has my ship come in? Has my ship come in? I'm walking down the harbor. That is a navigation by moonlight because it hasn't manifested yet. And the Six of Wands is here to say, oh, it will manifest. You will have vindication. You will be victorious. This path is going to prove itself to you, my loves, and to some other people, not because you have anything to prove, but because, again, I'm hearing this Empress energy. People are watching you. They're watching you because you're an inspiration. They're watching you because you are, just by your natural way of being, carrying a certain dignity. I mean, with these two cards, the High Priestess and the Empress, there's dignity, there's authority, there's command. Command is different from being demanding, okay? Command is just about having an energetic blueprint that has power. You step into a room, people turn around and they're like, who's that? They can feel you, my loves. So people are watching you. So how all of this is playing out is going to be role modeling and inspiring people. Really, really gorgeous. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, one more from the Dios de los Tres, King of Swords. Bam. Okay. So we have all this incredibly powerful divine feminine energy, and then we get the King of Swords, which is divine masculine energy, and is divine masculine energy that's like super communicative, hyper rational, hyper intellectual. So not only are you guys like first of all, this is like a mega yes. Okay, pile threes, this is a mega yes. This is a resounding yes. Not only are you guys intuitively high priestessing and tapping into that energy, you guys are going to be able to articulate your magic. You guys are going to be able to articulate how it is that you are doing what you're doing in the world. I'm really big on this. Like, magic is essentially just technology that we don't yet have a context or an understanding for intellectually. And there will always be stuff that we don't have a context for, understanding of intellectually, because the universe is one of the primary elements of the universe is mystery, is wonder. But being able to articulate things that other people find mysterious, when people are like, how have you done that? Being able to be like, well, I have these systems in place. Being able to be like, well, I've tried this and this works for me. Maybe something like that would work for you. This is what it feels like when I feel myself in alignment. This is what I mean by when I say something's in resonance for me. This is what vibrational like learning about. I'm here for some of you guys too, and this is a big thing that I've done is I've studied, because I'm a nerd, to some degree, some astrophysics and quantum physics. And my artwork speaks to that, and my spirituality speaks to that. And I'm able to articulate and to really see the connections between a lot of stuff, like when people talk about the law of attraction and how it works and why it works. A lot of actually like kind of like science-y background around all of that. The King of Swords is able to do that too. And you can talk about your magic or contextualize your magic in different contexts so you can reach different people with it. And that is part of the whole like sort of empire building of this and the reach of this energy, and really like how I'm hearing how big this victory is for you guys. This is really big. This is for some of you, this has got to be bigger than your question, unless you're all asking mega questions, which actually over here on my channel, like that wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me that much. Okay, so there isn't that much more to get here, but the angel answers really want to talk to you guys. Maybe we'll get a little bit about timing around the ship coming in. Like, I don't know. And while I'm shuffling these, I will say what I always say over here at kylinlight, my amazing pile threes. Sink this in. Oh my gosh, receive this message in your bodies. Type in pile 3. I receive it. When you type it in, it goes through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways. It's called kinesthetic learning. It's so cool. I wish I'd made that up, but I haven't. That is also science. That's some of that King of Swords shit-ish. Yeah, seriously, my loves. like this is being so balanced and so powerful and so like really being such an authority, but with command, just because you're really, really good at what you're doing. Here are pile threes. Gosh, I love this for you. Yeah, sync this in, type in pile three, I receive it. And if you don't want to do that, if you're like really averse to commenting for some reason, like, okay, listen to this again, take a walk, eat a meal, but like put this in your body so your body remembers this message for you, my loves. If that resonates for you, my High Priestess, Empress, King of Swords, people, like at some point I'm even like, are you even people? This is a little bit superhuman, this reading. I love it. I freaking love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, gorgeous. Let go. Yes. This is really speaking to that you guys are finally starting to really believe not only that this is possible, but I really, yeah. You guys are like, this is not you, Kylan. We really want them to get this. I'm like, okay. But we all, including me, really want you to get that what you believe manifests. And so you guys, it's not only just that like believing that this victory and becoming, like this becoming of who you are and this massive wholeness and expression of your big, most beautiful self is inevitable inside of your commitment to your biggest, most beautiful self, your commitment to your alignment with your highest good, with your source energy, and your abilities to really both be, rational and intuitive at the same time, and to just like manifest the ish out of this. This is just, yeah, I love it. Let go of your doubts. Success, right under the victory card here. I just can't, you can't make this up. This is why I shuffle on camera. Oh, and how about we just pull a listen to your intuition right over here with the High Priestess? How about we just do that? One thing that I want to share with you guys just before I wrap this up completely, this big, magnificent pile three, yes, oh my goodness gracious, and like seriously, can you guys tell me, you don't have to just type in pile three, I receive it, like you can tell me like, what is this about? Because I'm on the edge of my seat eating popcorn, watching you people do your thing. Your intuition is actually the union of the divine feminine and the divine masculine in your heart center. Okay, my loves, this is something I'm teaching my priestesses, and I really want you guys to get this too, because I feel like you're on the level. You have a gut instinct, okay, and that's happening down in like your root and your sacral chakra, like you're a sacral authority, and you get information, you can read energy, and then it moves up into your heart center and is met by whatever you make that mean, how you interpret it. And when you interpret a gut instinct, when you interpret feeling the energetics of a situation in a way that's in alignment for your highest good, that meaning will ring the bells in your cells. It will light you up. It will feel right. That is your intuition. So it's like, you get a feeling about like going on a certain trip, and then like your brain makes it mean, because you hold on, because you deserve it, because you've been working really hard, and that it's time to take a break, and you deserve that trip. And when you have that thought about the impulse to take that trip, you feel maybe a tremendous relief and a release, and it just feels so right, and the timing is right, and then everything starts to fall into place. That's an alignment for your highest good. Or you have an inclination to go on a trip, you have an urge to go someplace, you see a picture of somewhere and you have this urge to go there. And you make it mean something like, because in a past life you had an amazing life there, and you think you're gonna meet someone from that life there. And like, these are all kinds of things. You can make anything mean infinite number of things. But when you have that thought about that instinct, you get like supercharged, and it's just like bing, 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 bing. Again, that's in alignment for your highest good. So that becomes an intuition, and you act on that. So this really is about choosing from the infinite meanings that we can make of our gut instincts, ones that land in alignment at a vibrational frequency that has resonance with our highest good. They feel good. And that's when we have an intuition that is the kind of intuition you want to take action on. And that is how the Empress is manifesting. That's beautiful, like that Empress life. Basically, pile three is, that was a long thing that really wanted to come through for some of you who are ready to get that, who really understood what I'm talking about. Yeah, and if you did, you probably want to look at my pre-assisting stuff because you're one of those. And there are some free offerings down there as well, my sweets. So like I believe in having things for people who are ready at all stages of readiness. So my loves, that's there. And oh my gosh, as always, if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I do free reading giveaways. That's for real. I'm doing one like next week. I really am. I really do them, but they are for subscribers only. So you can find out about that in the description box as well. And yeah, I so hope you guys sunk this in because holy cannoli, pile 3 is one of the most beautiful yeses I've ever received in my yes or no and my yes or no tarot career. So gorgeous. I so hope you got this, and I so hope you know you are so very loved. Hello, my beautiful pile 4s. Oh my gosh, you guys chose my Amethyst Pendulum. It's so beautiful. So, so beautiful. And I can tell you why I do not just use the pendulum for yes or no is because I like to get yes or no's over here that have context, energy, and information, because getting what you want, getting a yes, isn't always for your highest good. And your guides come to me for your highest good to have you on your highest possible timeline. I will say this, and I always say this, frame your yes so that it is what you want, because that is how I'm going to read the energies over here. And pile 4s, let's have a look. Yes or no? Ooh, the moon. Okay. I'm like, we don't know what that means. And the moon is all about that. The moon is all about like moonlight, doing things by moonlight. It's magic. It's romance. It's yeah, and it's a little bit, you know, it's yeah, tricky is the word that I'm being given. I'm getting that the situation is a little bit tricky, and you're navigating by moonlight, my pile 4s. Okay, so we'll get some more information over here from the Radiant Wilds Tarot. And while I shuffle, let me just say hi. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm Kylin, and welcome back if you're returning. I love you, and you know that. You know that I do. It's probably one of the reasons why you come back, just to feel the love. It's really, how can I not love you? You know, you guys, you're seriously over here, your guides, your ancestors, your angels, your higher selves energies. They come to me for your highest good, and they're just so lit up, and they just love you so unconditionally and so, so much. And they just fill me with all this beautiful energy and so much love for you. So I'm like, who comes to my channel? You guys are amazing. And it's such a pleasure and such a delight to read for you. I just feel like the luckiest every time I do a YouTube tarot. I really do. I just get full of so much really good juju. It's so fulfilling. And you know, like all work in the world, like I don't know about you guys, but like it's like I feel like this is how I always want my work to feel. I want it to feel so fulfilled and so lit up and like and energized by it. Now, does that mean I could channel tarot all day, every day? No, my gosh, no, I'd be exhausted. But yeah, right now, like my current schedule, like it's perfect. I love it. So hi, 10 of Pentacles, beautiful. So the first thing your guides are saying is have faith, my loves, my beautiful pile 4s. That the path is unclear. The path is by moonlight. Okay. But that, look at the difference here too. Like, look what happens. But like the sun is coming up. Okay, this is transforming. Like and see too how here's her back and now she's turned around, and here we have, it's literally like the situation is going to turn around. You're going to be able to see it very, very clearly. And not only is it going to turn around, it's going to like 10 of Pentacles turn around. That's material fulfillment, my loves. That is like that's like everything you want materially in the situation coming to pass. So yeah, your guides are saying like you really, but there is this yeah, they're saying it's for most of you, it's not as intense as a dark night of the soul, but that it's like a dark night, and that it's really just that you guys are waiting. You're going to have to wait out for the sun to rise in this situation. I'm hearing that it's like you could shake your fist at the night sky, but like there's nothing you could do. Like the sun is going to rise when the sun, you know what? No, I suppose you could get on a plane and fly into the sunrise and make it come sooner, but your guides are saying, how about you actually just kick back and like let the sunrise come to you is what I'm hearing. I love that. I love that. Okay, let's get a little more information. King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This is why I shuffle on camera. I can't say that enough. My kylinlights, you guys are amazing. You guys attracted to this channel are amazing. So the King of Pentacles is like, it's just a double down on this 10 of Pentacles. It's just like, it's like the money and the abundance and like all the things. And this is divine masculine mastery over manifestation. So this really is, you guys are really are going to be tapping into something. And again, I'm hearing to have patience. I'm hearing that some of you are really tempted to go out again and like shake your fist at the night, or like pull at the shoots of the sprouts kind of coming up in your garden. And like, that's going to blow it. It's like, there is patience with the unfolding of the growing of the seeds that you have planted, and that they will bear fruit. Yeah, like 10 of Pentacles fruit, like the entire tree full of fruit. Like at least one of the seeds that you've planted out there is going to massively blossom in a very, very fruitful and abundant way. And that this is this divine masculine mastery of manifestation. So this is about being in inspired action. Okay, this is about going with the flow of energy and taking action at the right time and the right place when you're inspired, and that really is that balance of like that moon energy. Like it's like because the moon is often associated with the high priestess. So it really is about being able to be quiet enough and intuitive enough to know when's the right moment for action, to feel the spark of inspiration, and then like jump on that. Really, really great. Two of Pentacles, lovely. This is the energy of change. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this in this deck. Isn't that amazing? So this is the Radiant Wilds Tarot. The Two of Pentacles really is the energy of the ebb and flow of all things in constant movement, right? So again, that is that sort of like that masterful manifestation energy where you really know when it's time to take action and when it's time to like kick back. It's sort of like the thing of, I love this expression that when fishermen, and that's very gendered, so I don't know, when people who fish for a living when people who fish for a living can't go fishing, they mend their nets. It's like when the tide goes out and it's low tide, mend your nets, because the tide will come in, and that's the time to get in your little boat and go out and catch your fish. And divine masculine manifestation mastery really understands that. It takes action when it's time to take action, and it chills the F out and does what there is to do when there's not. And I'm hearing what there is to do to a large degree, again, especially by moonlight, is to rest, is to recharge, is to go within and meditate. Okay, I love that. Six of Pentacles. Wow, that's a card of generosity. It's a card of giving and receiving. This is very good. Oh my gosh, these readings today. Like, who are you guys? Like, it's too good. I love you all. You're so freaking amazing. Six of Pentacles is a card of the universe, like handing you, it's really about being in the flow of abundance. It's about giving and receiving. So it's about receiving from the universe, and then it's about paying it forward as well. And it's understanding that sometimes you're the receiver and sometimes you're the giver. And it's really about being both. And I'm hearing that there's something about you guys in this mastery and really getting this 10 of Pentacles all you want. And by the way, it's like Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. So this is like massive manifestation. This is like the manifestation reading, okay, my loves, of like three-dimensional material stuff, reality, right? But really getting to that sometimes it's time to be the giver, and sometimes it's time to be the receiver. Sometimes it's time to be the doer. Sometimes it's time to be the rester. Sometimes it's time to rest. You have to recharge, and really understanding, really just getting your timing down, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Okay. So this is just a big fat yes. Pile number 4. So let me get a little information over here from my Slavic Oracle. Just a little more information just to kind of top this off. This information will be icing on the cake of what was yet another spectacular freaking reading. Who are you people? Pile number 4s. Yeah, this is really, really gorgeous. So it's timing. This is mastering timing. This is like when it's night, just really understanding when it's nighttime, do nighttime things. And then when the sun rises, do your daytime things. And that metaphor is, if you really flow with the energies, if you know when it's time to receive, if you know when it's time to give, if you feel it out, you start to become, I'm hearing you start to become really, really fluid in your mastery of that. And that the 10 of Pentacles is just an assurance that it is your time to learn to work with the energies out there. Yeah, your guide's like, this is where you say, talk about your priestessing, Kylan. I love that. Wow. Clearly they want some of you to be potentially working with me, or at the very least to see some of my free priestessing content. You can find out about that stuff down in the description box. But yeah, the other thing I say here is, sink this into your bodies. For goodness sake, pile 4, receive this message. This is a time to receive. Type in pile 4, I receive it. It puts that message through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, and into your neural pathways. It's called kinesthetic learning, and it's so cool. I wish I'd made that up, but I didn't. It's science. So type in pile 4, I receive it. You can also listen to this again, take a bath, eat a meal, take a walk, but then it'll just put this into your body so your body remembers this on a cellular level. You don't have to try to remember all this information. I know it's a lot. Okay, we have curse. Wow, yeah. So you guys, this has been a thing where you're breaking ancestral chains here, and you're breaking them and coming into your massive abundance because I love this. We're saying that there's this way in which there's been this patterned way of being, of like shaking your fist at the night sky, like, curse you, night. And it's just because it's nighttime. Like, relax. Like, the sun will rise, and there's the promise of the shift of energies. So the actual, it's that there's no curse. It's really just that there's been a mentality that, somehow like the night is happening to me, and it's like, no, it's just night. The tide isn't going out to curse you. The tide just goes out, and the tide will come back in, and you'll be able to go fishing. And once you really get that and relax, you can actually utilize, again, that time to mend your nets. You can utilize the nighttime to go within, to meditate, to really open up and create a spaciousness within your heart, within your soul, within your consciousness, and to rest and recharge, so that when the inspirations come, when the sun rises, when the tide comes in, you guys are ready to move, and you jump into inspired action. You have good timing. And that's when serendipity and luck and all that stuff also starts to happen, because you're moving with the natural energies and the flow of things, and you're not like fighting against anything. You're not trying to force anything. They're saying lose the victim mentality, lose it big time, pile 4s, because this is like, as soon as that's gone, like, the curse is lifted, and you guys are on your way to there's like gross fulfillment. It's gorgeous. I love it. This is gorgeous fulfillment. Yeah, dance. Yeah. Literally, you know what's good to do at nighttime? It's just shaking your fist at the sky. Like, go dance. Have a dance party. Go to dance party. Oh my gosh, my loves. This really is ultimately about this dance with the universe, though. This is a dance with time. This is a dance with timing. This is like literally like, if you're like, oh, but I can't water my plants. They're not, or you've already watered your plants enough. And then it's like, what do? It's like, we don't overwater them. Go take a nap, and really learning to embrace that dance with the energies and to embrace that time. Some people don't know how to not work. Like, that's for real. And when I say some people, I mean most of us in the Western world. Like, we've been conditioned that like work is good and rest is lazy. And no one really does good work without recharging and resting, because they bring a whole bunch of exhaustion, poor decision making, overworking, and basically a lot of wounded masculine energy into whatever it is they're creating in the world. It just makes it really just fills the world with a whole bunch of more low vibrational products and services. And my loves, is learning to dance with the energies, learning to dance with timing, fills the world with like really beautiful, beautiful, fulfilling material well-being and a genuine experience of abundance. I love that. Again, sometimes this is time to give, and sometimes this is a time to receive. And inside of that dance, you will know which is which. You guys really are mastering timing here. That's just, it's so clear. It's beautiful. Banish. Yeah. Again, this goes along with the curse energy. You guys are banishing these old ways of being. You're banishing these old ways of thinking. You really are breaking chains here, and the abundance is going to be undeniable. When you really have to banish the idea that like night is bad and rest is laziness, and like, it's just not. It's just part of the what is and what's supposed to be. It's like literally like being frustrated that you have to eat or sleep. First of all, you don't have to, but like, how's that going to work? How's that working for you? Like, it's literally like, enjoy your meals, enjoy your sleep, get your rest, cherish it. Because people have just been really, really a bit messed up about this for a while, and you guys, I'm hearing healing in all of this, in this dance with the energies, in this really seeing your recharging, really seeing your resting, really seeing the timing of things, really seeing the magic of that, and the spaciousness of it, and the beauty of the night, and the beauty of the low tide, and the beauty of receiving, and then the beauty of the manifesting, and the beauty of the giving. Like really seeing the dance and the beauty of it all is a total, just a total transformation of a whole bunch of low vibrational narratives and storylines about, what it is to be like a good and productive member of society. You guys are going to be producing so much more beautifully here at this question. Wow, I love this. Yes. Yeah, healing. What did I just say? I just said this was like a healing of this kind of stuff. Pile force. I love it. Wow, I love it. I love you. This is a gorgeous path. This is a crazy beautiful yes. Holy cannoli, how? I so hope you sunk this in. I hope you typed in pile 4, I receive it, and put this message into your bodies. And as always, if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I do free reading giveaways. That's for real. I'm doing one like next week. I really do them. But they are for subscribers only. You can find out about that in the description box. And as I mentioned, priestessing, hello. Super fun for me to help really support people in developing their magic and then bringing that magic into their real lives, like actually leading real lives that are magical. It's a thing. You can do it. I do it. And it doesn't always look like you read tarot on YouTube. I have priestesses who work in tech. I have corporate priestesses. I have art priestesses. I have priestesses who are male identifying. My loves, it doesn't have to look the way people assume. And that is also part of this beautiful, beautiful dance. You guys trust yourselves, you trust your guidance, you trust your sense of timing. And when it is time to take that inspired action, take those actions. They will bear beautiful, beautiful fruit. I love this. I love it, love it, love it. Pile 4s, this is gorgeous. And gosh, I hope you receive this. And I certainly hope you know most of all, you are so very loved.